Okay, good evening. So you heard the title. Let's go. Right, it's the 8th of December today, and hope everyone had a great trading day at the market. It's like the title said, mergers and uncertainty. So how did it go today? Fairly quiet day today, to be honest. I mean, the pre-market kind of went wild, and I thought we were going to see you know, I thought we're gonna see a lot of action, but the day closed fairly quiet, and there are quite a few reasons to that. But I mean, I'm gonna share the screen, and we'll talk about how or why, why we think the day went as it did today. So if I'm just gonna share my screen quickly, and okay. So first thing first, you look at the cues today. It was the moves are quite muted actually. It's fairly quiet. Um, if you look at the last candle, I mean, we are pushing back all-time highs, to be fair. However, generally it was a quiet day of the market today. Yes, of course, we still had quite a few headline news generally, but overall the move was pretty quiet. And you know, it, it's the start of the day or start of the week, really. We rarely get big moves on Mondays. And if I'm just going to look at quite a few other mega caps, even though, no complaints at all year to date, things have been amazing. So Apple's quiet. I think Meta, I'm expecting big things from Meta because Meta started a new run. So again, like I always say, it's not going to be in a straight line. The magic number 666 Meta. Okay, it's not going to be in a straight line, but Nvidia. I mean, I'm just looking at the big weeks of the market today. They all okay. Nvidia was 2% up. Microsoft as well. But I mean, I'm looking at each of them. But again, Microsoft presents the opportunity. Meta, good opportunity there as well. Nvidia, after the whole selling off, I think I called Palantir a few days ago. Was it last week when it was at 170? And I said it was quite a short trade all the way to 180. So it was just a very short muted trade for a lift up there, and then that was about it. But yeah, I think I've exited Palantir right now. Again, like I said, it was a quick scalp. But again, so let's talk about what happened today. I think first thing first was we had BRK.B, Berkshire. So this is quite strange. One of the key guys in Berkshire was tapped by JP Morgan. So we've got to spare thoughts for Berkshire either way. Ted Weschler, whose work husband was just hired away by JP Morgan Chase, Jamie Dimon. I think they call him Jamie Still Your Man Diamond, um, Geico CEO. So, I mean, this guy has been a right-hand man with, uh, well, not exactly the right-hand man, but he's been a trainee with Warren Buffett since 2010 or so, but now only to be tapped now going to JP Morgan. And of course, the market reacted accordingly. So if I'm going to look at this right now, the setup says bearish. Not necessarily a bad thing, but you got to see it as an opportunity if you're in this trade, or if it's an investment anyway. So this one here is not really a long for me, not really a short. It's a leave it alone kind of a trade for me. So we can see, but also you've got to understand that this is actually still trading at a 22.5 PE, selling way below the market PE of 28. And so which makes it cheap, number one, and they are holding 30% cash. We're talking about, I think it's about $300 billion dollars in cash. So this is actually a great long-term investment, I would have thought. Again, so that's that one. Number two, last week I posted, I don't think I posted it here, quite a lot of job losses happened in America. We talking. Let me see if I can find the post. Really, it's just it's an unimaginable proportion. It's unfair, if you look at it. But let's see if I can quickly scroll and find it. And do we know what's causing it? I mean, I personally wouldn't say I do know. We had quite a few reasons why there's been so many job losses from different, of course, different sectors, even the American governments as well. But yes, so we would probably think this is the impact of the tariff that we are looking at. So I'm just trying to see if I can find it and post it on here. Or if I can't find it, I probably did post it last week. So, we just think where are these guys going to have to, who's going to hire these people all over again? Yes, you probably have to retrain, but it's just so unfair, the amount of job losses out there. So that's that one there. I can't really seem to find it, but um see if I can still find it. But anyway, while we're going on, I'll keep moving. So yeah, so that's that one. Also, we are, I think at some point this week, we're expecting interest rates announcements, and there's a little bit of an uncertainty out there. And so I think that's probably contributes to one of the reasons the market is on the edge right now. Are we getting a cut? Are we not getting a cut? I think majority, but we believe we're getting a cut. However, the market cannot size what tone will Powell present. Is it going to be a bearish tone? So, just take it, I'll give it to you. Or would it be, bullish tone? They said would it be would it be dovish or would it be hawkish? So that's another one there. The markets couldn't really give it away yet. So I think that's why the move today was quite muted. Also, we do have the Netflix. Netflix is another one. So yes, they're doing the buyouts, but now it's turned into a bidding war, really. So we've got these three companies in there. So Netflix, Warner Bros. And the other guy. But if I'm going to look at Netflix right now, Netflix is not giving much away. I think we talked about this in the group, and I did think Netflix right here. Again, it's not financial advice, but I believe Netflix is still a little bit bearish. I'm not going to call it a price. I left that for the guys we trade together just in case. So, yep. So I believe Netflix is still quite bearish. All this news is just grinding it. It's quite funny actually because I was just saying last week I got an email from Netflix about thinking they've completed, well, thinking about the acquisition, and how nothing will change for the time being. But unfortunately, I think the president is saying things might not just be as straightforward as people think. So yeah, so as a result of that, that's another one there contributing to this muted move we're having. Again, speaking on mergers and acquisition, this is an amazing one actually. I have been on this company for a while and it's been very disappointing. But today was a big opportunity and we had a huge 30% move. That's a great 30% move. So now, we said 30% move on Confluent. It was acquired by IBM. I think they had a $31 price. I mean, for what reason, I really do not know. But we know IBM is actually a leader wherever they are with quantum and tech and etc. IBM is like a grandfather company. And you could see them relax for a while before the eventual move again. So yes, so Confluence was an opportunity today. I think if you're going to look into Confluence again, what you need to understand is that Confluence made so many bag holders, okay, and it's just literally an opportunity to get out. So that's that one there with Confluence. Um, just also, let's talk about crude oil. So crude oil is that again back to the trend line. It just couldn't break the trend line. It ran up to 60 today, but it was a huge, well, it was a 2% dump today. Also, if we look at natural gas, again that's just let me just use this one here. Natural gas also had a huge dump, but I think it's a dump so that it can move back up. So yes, we had a 10% sell-off, but if you look at the trend, the trend actually just seems to be, right up there, sell off, and now is repeating the same thing. So this trend kind of seems very well much calculated as far as I'm concerned. I mean, they call this the widow maker for some reason. So you got to be careful if you're playing natural gas. If you don't really know what you're doing, then do not play. Again, my staples seem to have returned some breathe, started breathing back cocoa, and I started seeing some major moves since last week. So, this right here is breathing back. Cocoa, I mean, I could see 5,700. And we're talking about cocoa from the lows of yeah, below 5,000, and we've had 800 points now almost. So which is amazing, impressive. I haven't added to it at all. I want this to be fully confirmed, but again, still hasn't broken the trend line. Just about. But again, still paying attention to cocoa. We do have some really great earnings tomorrow or this week. Actually, we have Adobe. Adobe on Friday was an excellent pickup. Again, picked up again AVGO. So we kind of changed character Adobe. So we think this week we'll decide. AVGO is a great one for by many people. He has many believers in it, and it's a great company. So we're watching that one as well. Again, here I've got not much buy-in at the moment, just watching it for the sake of it or for the fun of it. But generally, that's about it. We do also have a few other things which I thought I should quickly raise. We do have a yeah. Okay. So I got this from Momo, which is a free newsletter, I guess. So he did talk about Trump launches Genesis mission. Who do you think has made the list? So, these are some amazing companies, so tech giants, and some of this market has been headline driven. So if you're looking at AI or if you're driven by main theme in the markets, then of course this is something, again, not financial advice, you probably got to look into. But again, make sure the price matters very much so. Also, yeah, so that was Department of Energy releasing the initial roster of collaborators for Genesis mission inclusion in the list. And so yeah, like I said again, it's all about AI, the AI elevation from Silicon Valley commercial scuffle. But anyway, I think I have one more which I have got apart from that one is yes. Okay, so this is what we are at that point now. We start thinking, do we have Santa Rally? This is again from Momo. But let's just look at what the data says. Do we have Santa? Well, not exactly a data, but just looking at the past to predict the future. Now we can see here 2017, Santa Rally, we had a Santa Rally, but returned the next year. Santa Rally 17, 18, next year was negative. So it kind of feels like green, red, three greens, one red, three greens. Are we going to get Santa Rally this year? We don't know. But again, that was the return for next year. But last year we did not get Santa Rally, and that made it two in a row. But now we've got Trump at the helm. Things might just be a little bit different. We shall see. But again, hopefully tomorrow, I'm not sure what's happening tomorrow. If I look, I haven't checked the economic calendar, but anyway, I think today is a digestion day, I guess. Tomorrow we might see. I haven't really put on anything in play against tomorrow. But one more thing, I think I mentioned about the layoffs. We've got, this year's layoffs is extended 2008 great financial crisis. So that's a big deal right there. We do say the market's not the economy, but sometimes the market leads, economy lags. Right now, is this a shape of things to come? We don't know, but we shall see anyway. But until then, guys, hopefully everyone stays safe and keep well, and we shall, carry on again tomorrow. And hopefully tomorrow is a better day than today with a lot more action. Until then, have a